Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It's me again. Today, I'm going to be teaching you all about seasons and weather. And remember, in geography, last time you were learning all about the United Kingdom, the capital cities, the countries, the seas around the United Kingdom. But today, we're not focusing on that anymore. We're going to be introducing seasons and weather, and you will be answering a question at the end of the term. And the question is, how does the weather in the United Kingdom change across the year? Is the weather always the same? Does it change at all? Do we always feel cold? Do we always feel hot? Does it always rain? Does it always snow? Answer those questions in your head. Do we do the same activities? Think about it. Okay, now before we start, I've got a question. What is a season? Who knows what that is? I think you have some clues at the bottom. I have put some pictures that represent each season. What is a season? Well done. I can hear some children. Different weather across the year. Different daylight. Yes, you're right. Well done. Sometimes it gets darker. Well done. Yes, great. All of you, these are wonderful. Well done. Sometimes it's hot, it's sunny, sometimes it's snowy. Well done. Great job. So a season are the 4 parts of the year, with each having different weather and daylight. So we've got 4, and we're going to start with the first one, and we go spring. Spring. And because in the spring it's not too hot, and we know that there are beautiful flowers, we're going to do spring. Well done. And the next one is summer. And I'm going to go summer. And again, summer. Well done. And then autumn. And we know in autumn is Halloween. So we go autumn. And then we know that some trees loses their leaves. So we go autumn. Or we go autumn. Well done. And then for winter, we know it's Christmas. So we go ho, 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 winter. And we can go winter. Well done. Let's see who remembers now. Watch me. And I go, what season is that? Summer. Well done. How about ho, ho, ho? Winter. Great job. How about spring? Well done. And one more. We go autumn. Well done. Great job. Well done. So today we're learning to describe autumn and winter. We're going to be focusing in 2 seasons today, autumn and winter. And then you'll be learning about the other 2 next week. Okay, children? I would like you to tell me what changes can you see happening in this video. Okay, now I would like you to tell me 2 things, 2 ideas that you have seen in this video. What has happened? 2 different things. I'm going to give you 2, and that is what I really enjoy watching the most. The first thing I really liked is when the ice was melting, and it was because it was sunny. That was one of the things that I really enjoy, and that's a change that I could see from ice to water. And then another change that I saw, it was when the leaves were green and they were changing colors to red, brown, yellow, orange. That's another change that I have seen happening. What changes have you seen in that video? Do you think you can write down 2 for me? I would like you to pause the video and write down 2 of the changes that you have seen, just 2. Well done, great job. I cannot wait to see that on Seesaw, so make sure you attach it to your worksheet at the end of the lesson. Well done, great job. Moving on. We're going to carry on working on seasons, autumn and winter. But we need to know, when do they start? Because we know the months of autumn is September, October and November. We knew that, but what you didn't know is when autumn starts. Well, autumn always starts on the 22nd of September. So everybody go 22nd and show me 2 and 2. 22nd and again 22nd of September. Well done, great job. That's when autumn starts. So if autumn starts on the 22nd of September and it lasts all the way September, October, November, do you think we are now in autumn? Remember, we're now in February. Are we in autumn? Nah, we're not in autumn anymore. Well done. How about winter? Winter starts on the 21st. Everybody say 21st. And one more time, 21st. And one more time, 21st. Well done. And it lasts all the way from December, January and February. Yes? Now, well done. So if now we're in February, what season are we in? Are we in autumn or are we in winter? Where can you see the month February? Is on this side autumn or winter time? Well done, you're right. It is winter because we're still in February and February is the one of the wintry months. So remember, autumn starts on the 22nd of September and winter on the 21st. Well done. No, so now we know we're all in winter. So we kind of know what type of weather happens in winter. We have in winter. Again, I'm going to play another video and again, I would like you to tell me what differences can you see between autumn and winter. This time, I would like you to write down just one difference, okay? Are you ready? Let's do it.
Winter is the coldest season with lots of snow, ice, and frost all around. The days are short and the nights are long. We wear coats, boots, gloves, and scarves to keep ourselves warm. Kids enjoy outdoor sledding, skating, snowman building, and snowboarding. Spring comes after winter. It is a time in most countries children are out of school during this time of.
So we have just what? Winter. Now we're going to do what? Autumn. What happens in autumn?
Autumn comes after summer. It is dry but much cooler than the summer. At this time, leaves are changing color and falling. In many cultures, fall is associated with harvest. Vegetables and grains are ripe at this time. We wear light jackets. And kids like to play outdoor games like football, basketball, soccer, and baseball. There are 4 seasons in a year.
So, what difference do you see happening between autumn and winter? Remember, when you come to school in September, when we started, it was autumn. September, October, November, and then after November, we had winter. Remember, autumn always comes before winter. Now we're in winter. What differences can you see between autumn and winter? Just one, and write it down, and do not forget to attach it to your homework, to your worksheet at the end of the lesson. The difference that I could spot is the type of clothes that we wear. In winter, we wear hats and scarves and gloves because it's really cold. And in the autumn, we can still wear a jacket. We don't really need to wear gloves or scarf because it's not that cold. That is the difference that I could spot. How about you? What difference did you spot? Write it down or just tell me. Shout it out. Well done, great job. Don't forget to take your time if you have to. Press pause and take your time. Well done, great job. Now, what is the temperature like in autumn and winter? We just said it's cold, but let's learn different words for the weather. Because we might say boiling, Do you think it's boiling when you sweat a lot and it's really hot? No, we didn't say it's boiling. What we say is hot in autumn or winter? No. What we say is warm in winter? No. How about in autumn? Because we don't really need to wear heavy coats, thick coats. We can just wear jackets sometimes in autumn, in September. So I will still have warm for autumn. Yeah. How about when it's cool? It's not too cold, it's not warm, it's just cool. Yeah, I would say okay for autumn. How about cold? Cold. Autumn, winter, both? I do agree with you. It is both cold and winter, autumn and winter. How about freezing? Freezing cold. That must be winter. Well done, everybody. Now we know these words, so try to remember these words in your head because you might need them at the end of the lesson for the independent work. Moving on. What is the weather like in the United Kingdom? We know that we live in England and the capital city is London and we live in London. So we know what's the weather like in London, in England. You might have gone on holidays to Scotland, to Edinburgh. You might have gone on holidays to Northern Ireland or Wales. So think about, when I show you the next pictures, think about what's the weather like in those places that you might have been on holidays, your family might live, you might have friends that live there, or if you don't remember, or you don't have any family or friends that live on those places, just think about the weather in London, in the UK. You don't need to say anything, just in your head. Is it sunny in autumn and winter? Is it sunny in London? We've got some pictures here. Think about, is it sunny in London all the time? Sometimes? All year round, all year long is sunny? Don't say anything just yet. Is it rainy in London? All the time? Every single day? Or sometimes? Do we have great days? Is it cloudy? Look at these pictures. These are all pictures of London. Is it cloudy? Look outside the window. Is it cloudy today? Or is it raining today? Or is it sunny today? Keep thinking. Is it windy today? Is it windy every single day in London? Is it snowy? These are pictures of London again. Is it snowy? Check through the window. Is it snowy today? Does it snow every single day? Well, children, you are right. It is not all the time. It is sometimes. And we are lucky that in London we experience all of these types of weather. We've got some days that are sunny. Sometimes we've got days that are rainy and it rains a lot. Sometimes we've got cloudy days where there's cloud and it's grey outside. Sometimes we've got windy days where there's so much wind. And sometimes we've got snowy days. So yes, you're right, sometimes. But now think about winter, because we are now in winter. In winter, do we get many days that are sunny? Do we? What is the majority of the days? Is it all the time sunny? Sometimes? No many days? How about rainy in the winter? I will say it rains a lot, especially in London, in the United Kingdom. Winter, rainy days, it rains a lot. Cloudy? Yes, most of the time in the winter, very cloudy. And we've got always grey days like today. Windy? Sometimes, not very often, but yeah, I would say in winter. What do you think? Snowy? Well, it's not snowing anymore, but it did snow like 3 weeks ago and it was fun. But luckily, it doesn't snow every single day in winter. Well done. Now we're going to focus more in autumn. What do you already know about autumn? Look at these pictures. What do you already know about autumn? I'm not saying anything yet. Just look at the first picture. What happens in autumn? This one. Or this one. Or this one. Yes, you're right. We do celebrate Halloween in autumn. The leaves change their colors. And of course, the fruits and vegetables are ready to be picked. So well done. And that is the Harvest Festival. Remember, we learned about Harvest Festival just before Christmas in RE Day. Remember? Now, my turn. I'm going to go through all of this. You just need to listen now, because then you will need all of this information for the independent work. In autumn, we've got very cold weather, but not as cold as in the winter. And of course, we've got shorter sunlight days. That means the days are short and the nights are long. And of course, leaves change colours, yellow to orange to red. And of course, some of the trees, not all of the trees, some of the leaves fall down. Not all of the trees, just some of them. We're going to be learning about these trees in science next term. And you will find out that not all the leaves loses their leaves and not all the leaves fall down. But we're not going to learn about that just yet. All we need to learn today is like just some. Everybody say some. Just some of the trees leaves their leaves. Well done. And in autumn, we've got the Harvest Festival. And we know that in autumn, farmers pick the fruits and vegetables because they are ready to collect. They are ripe, they're ready to be eaten. So that it happens in autumn after a long summer. And all the animals get ready for winter because the animals are very clever and smart and they know that in winter it's very cold, so they get ready for winter. Okay. Now, did you know all of this already? Is there anything that you didn't know that you have learned today? Think about and just say it. Anything new that you didn't know? Do you know about the harvest? Did you know that the fruits and vegetables are picked in autumn after the summer? That's when they are ready to eat. So you knew that as well. Did you know that the leaves change colors in autumn? And did you know that some of the trees lose their leaves? Well done. Great job. Now, what do we know about winter? Let's look at these pictures. I've got pictures of some birds, a person in the snow, some clothing, and a bear. What do you know about them? Why does Miss Fernandez has a picture of a bird? And a bird and a bear. Why is that? What do you know about winter? Okay, let's find out. Okay. Winter is the coldest season across the year. The nights are long and the sunlight days are really, really short. It gets darker really quickly. In the winter, around 4 o'clock, 4:30, it is dark. And children wear gloves and they wear scarves and they wear boots and coats because it's really cold outside. And if they want to go and play in the snow, because sometimes it snows, they need to wear all of this clothing. Now, there's two things that happens to birds and some animals. The first one I would like to introduce today is hibernation. Hibernation. Okay, because it's really cold and there's not much food, some animals hibernate and sleep during the winter, all season long. Imagine you were an animal and you go to sleep for 3 months. Would you like that? That would be a nice feeling. Well, that's what some animals do. They hibernate and sleep during the winter. And I'm going to show you some videos. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey, anyone up for some talk? Oh, you must be thinking why these bats are not getting up. Actually, they're not sleeping. They're hibernating. Let's learn about hibernation today. The word hibernation is derived from the Latin word hibernate. That means to pass the winter. Yahoo! Follow me. For most animals, finding enough foodstuffs in winter can be difficult. Some animals like bats, bear, and others solve this dilemma by hibernating. It is a period of inactivity. Hibernation is a deep sleep that helps the animals to save energy and survive the harsh winter without having much food. During hibernation, the animal's body temperature drops and its breathing slows down so it does not consume much energy. In warmer weather, they come back to their normal, regular activities. Hibernating bears are able to recycle their urine and proteins, so they can go the whole winter without going to the bathroom.
Okay, so what have we learned so far? It's not because they're lazy animals, it's because they need to save the energy. And then after the winter, they will wake up and then they will carry on with the duties. They will hunt for food and they will be awake again. And that's what they do. They go to sleep to save the energy because they find really hard to hunt and find food in the winter. That is what hibernation means. Going to sleep for 3 months. How exciting is that? Would you like that? Who wants to be a bear? Who wants to be a bat? Well done. Now, some other animals migrate. Everybody say migration, migration, migration. Some animals migrate and travel to other countries where the weather is warmer. Because some animals feel like, oh, it's too cold in London, and they say, bye-bye, goodbye, everybody. We're going to another country where the weather is nice and warm. Because they have got wings, so they can fly wherever they want. So that's what they do. Let's watch another video. So now you know why the animals get ready for the winter. That's what they do in the autumn. They get ready because they know that they need to migrate and they need to hibernate. So that's what they do. Some animals go to sleep for 3 months to save the energy, but some other animals just travel long journeys to other countries where the weather is warm. They might swim, they might go by walk, or they might just fly to different countries. So I would love you to write down these words: hibernation and migration. These are very important words. Okay, well done. I think that was the more exciting part of winter. Now I'm going to let you have a break, and then do the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire quiz. It's not here. You need to go to the home learning page, do the quiz, and let's see how many answers you can get right. Remember, hibernation and migration are going to come up, so try to remember what they mean. Now, when you finish with the quiz, come back and let's carry on with the lesson. Oh, well, I know you did great with the quiz. Now I've got a problem because I don't know what the symbols mean. I've got the symbols that they're telling me it shows the different types of weather. But can you guess what they all mean? What do you think these symbols mean? What do you think this might mean? What does that mean? Yes, you're right. Sunny days. We've got this one. Sunny. What do you think this symbol might mean? Rainy. You're right. That is a cloud with some droplets. Yes. How about this one? They look like stars. If you have a cloud, do you think stars can fall down from the cloud? What do you think those stars represent? Snowy. Well done, snow. Great job. How about this one here? Well done. Just cloudy. Not rainy, just cloudy. Here is a mix. I've got cloud and I've got, who knows what this is? Well done, that is half sun. So we've got cloudy, but also a bit sunny. Yeah, that's perfect weather for Miss Fernandez. I love that. That's my favorite one, when it's cloudy, but also sunny. How about here? We've got cloud, we've got rain, we've got sunny. Tick. And how about here? We've got cloud, we've got snow, and we've got sun. Okay, so now we know what all of these symbols means. And you know that the weather symbols are put on a map to show what the weather will be like at different places. So we know if we're going to go to Scotland, we know the weather that we will have there. We know the weather that we will have in Cardiff, Wales. We know the weather that we will have in England. Who remembers the countries? Who remembers the 4 countries of the United Kingdom? The one up north. Scotland, well done. The one here where we live. England, great job. How about this one here? Wales, and up here, Northern Ireland. Well done. Now, something that you need to remember. It is warmer in the south. It is warmer in the south of the United Kingdom. So this is the south. You learn north, south. So in the south, at the bottom of the United Kingdom, it is warmer than in the south, in the north, because up north is very cold, usually cloudy, rainy, snowy. So you can see the differences between the symbols. Here we can see more sun and clouds, just sun and rain. And up here, I don't even see one sun. It doesn't mean that it's no sun in there. It's most of the time it's cloudy, it's rainy, and it's snowy. And it will always be the same. North, cold, south, warm. Still cold, but a bit warmer. Okay, try to remember that. And if you had to go on holidays, where would you go? Would you go to south or north? I will go to north because I love the rain, I love snow, and I love cloudy days. They're one of my favorites, sorry, but also like a little bit of sun. So I might go still in the middle. Where would you go on holiday? Down in the south. Is it because it's warmer? Well done. Now, how about these symbols? They're all the same. What type of weather is showing? Well done. It's showing rain. Children, something that you need to remember as well, it rains a lot more near where the mountains are. And we know that in Wales, there are loads of mountains. Scotland as well, very famous for all the mountains that they have, and Northern Ireland. So if you want to go to a place where there's mountains, make sure that you wear your wellies and you wear your waterproof coat because it will rain a lot. Remember, north, cold, south, warm, and near the mountains, rainy, very rainy. Okay, so today you're going to do this independent work. I'm going to show you in a second. You need to write maybe 2 sentences about winter or 1, up to you. you get to choose, and another one about autumn. And then you need to draw a picture. You need to compare both seasons. We know the differences already. So I would like you to write down one idea of each and then draw a lovely picture. And remember, I'm going to leave this word bank. You can pause here and you can get some ideas. You can get some vocabulary, some words for your work. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my work. Okay, I'm going to think about my ideas. And in winter, what I really like about winter is that animals hibernate. That means they go to sleep for 3 months to save energy. So I'm going to write from the beginning, I'm going to write animals hibernate. And because I don't really know how to spell hibernate, I'm going to check in the PowerPoint that I just shared with you for the word hibernate. Once I found it, I'm going to write it down. Animals hibernate in winter. And then I'm going to explain what hibernate means. Animals hibernate in winter. Full stop. And hibernate means they sleep to save energy. They sleep all winter to save energy. And then I'm going to draw a lovely picture, maybe of a bear. I'm not very good, but I'm going to try of a bear. It looks like a dog, but it's a bear. Sleeping in a cave, maybe. I'm going to draw a cave. Sleeping. It doesn't have to be perfect, so that is my winter description. And then I'm going to go and do autumn. In autumn, I know. What do we know about autumn? Well, I know in autumn, fruits and vegetables are ready to be picked, to be collected. So I'm going to write in autumn, fruits, capital letter, fruits, and vegetables are ready to be collected. And that is called harvest. Yes or no? After I finish that, I might draw a nice farm with fruits. That's carrots. Sorry, I'm not very good at drawing. And some courgettes. And some tomatoes. And maybe a person collecting them. Okay? Now, what do you think? What are your 2 ideas for winter and autumn? You can talk about the weather, about the sunlight, the nighttime. When does it get darker? What do animals do in the winter? What do they do in the autumn? Do they get ready for winter? What do we celebrate in the autumn? What type of clothes we wear? Anything that comes into your mind. This is my work and I cannot wait to see your work. So off you go, do your work and do not forget to upload it on Seesaw. Remember, do the quiz and the worksheet. Well done. Off you go. Time to do some work.